Pro back in 2008. Abdeslam Awadu has done just that. Orlando Pirates in this match winning their 50th derby since 1970. Finally, they've hit that 5-0 number. They're still a good 25 away from what Kaizer Chiefs have done. But nonetheless, day and night is the difference between the two teams right now. Historically, Kaizer Chiefs still with 75, Doggy. There's still a rich history there. But how much of that is the past when you look at what just happened today?
So, excuse me, obviously, when you want stats, we are with history. But when you want reality, you come here. And
What is that reality right now?
It's so unfortunate because you're telling us about the history that this cannot emulate and probably walk the path and also batatele baiting by somewhere else. So today, what we just experienced or saw, we just saw a Pirates that was ready for this game. Pirates that was oozing confidence, and from the keeper to the man on the bench. If a sub comes in, scores the third goal, clearly they were prepared.
What was the difference?
Yeah,
I mean, the difference was 3 goals, 3-0 in depth. That's the fact. But what was the difference in 90?
we're discussing with Katlero also. You could see a Pirates team now, they look like a well-oiled machine. You know, you could see even when they build up, even when they've lost the ball, you know, the counter pressing and the pressing, and also how some goals were scored. You know, you could really see that this is a team that is really in sync, you know, as compared to what you saw with Kaizer Chiefs. You know, we spoke in the first half, the midfield really disjointed, you know. I don't think they even had a shot at goal, you know, but you look at Pirates, you could see the telepathy between Apolis, between Rele, and even though Mbutuma was not that exception in the first half, but you could see that this team really has played together for quite some time.
Well, here it is, Kataro. Let's go straight into it. This was the first goal early on in the second half. It was a second-minute goal, this one.
Yeah, a short corner, something that probably they would have worked at on the training ground, and Muremi with all the space took a short deflection. Difficult to defend those and difficult for the keeper to see it because he sees it late, and it's 1-0 to Orlando Pirates, and from there on I think the Pirates ship just sailed on.
Toki, is there something to be made here of the unawareness of Kaizer Chiefs defensively here?
From based on my experience and what I've learned from Coach Stuart Baxter, this is what he was specializing on, because this is what wins the games, and this is where you lose the game, because the ball is played from the corner right to Remy, and like I said, it's half time. I said this is a set play that was done 4, 5, 6 games before this game. So at some stage it's 2 players, and then short corner, then they played wide.
And if it's Orlando Pirates, Muremi can do it, Apolis can hit it, Bata can hit it, and so on and so on.
Exactly. Yeah. So clearly, they might have not looked at all the set places the Pirates and master them with, okay, if this is it.
So that's an analysis problem.
An analysis problem, because the players, they should have known that if the ball is played there, so what do you expect? Do you expect that player to chip the ball? Do you expect the player to dribble pass? Obviously, he's going to take a shot. And anything that is 30 short, Lago crowded, deflection is a goal. That's exactly what happened.
And we've seen Orlando Pirates score these goals. I mean, even against Sundowns, the Tito goals from outside the box, deflection goals, because they definitely do that. Let's come here once again. Offside trap, doesn't quite work. He's onside. Apolis, goal, 2-0 in the first half.
The principles of defense, quite very clear. Stay narrow, stay compact. You have to minimize the distances between the players. You know,
steps in back in line before he makes the run. The third goal was to come, Mahopa coming off the bench. We spoke about him earlier to say, you know, do you start with him or do you start with Mbutuma? He comes on and proves his worth in the third goal.
Yeah, and I was talking to the coach outside when Mahopa went in, and I said to him he's going to score, because you needed someone who's a bit cooler, someone who's a bit more experienced, who can take a chance. And he got only one chance and he scored from a throw-in from Kaizer Chiefs. I think today they were just poor when they defended throw-ins, and it wasn't a surprise when Mahopa scored. I mean, if we see it here, I mean, your centre back is out, and you can't allow Mahopa to have that space and that freedom in the box.
What makes Mahopa to be the best striker? Aerial balls. So how then do you allow Pirates to take a dead ball situation with one player on the down on the grass? I mean, clearly the keeper here. Look at the keeper. Can you see the player there? He's out. So Bruce should have gone down, the keeper, and then asked for your attention and
get that sorted.
to get that one sorted, because that's a defender. So now we can't falter the bench. Now we need people with experience, people that can read the situation. Oh, our centre back is injured. The keeper must go down, because that's the only player that the referee will give attention to. One down.
He won't leave the field.
He won't. He can't leave the field. So he needs what? They need to attend to him.
Then I ask you this: how much did Kaizer Chiefs miss Peterson today?
Yeah, we spoke about it before the match.
Definitely.
We spoke about the communication behind the defense, the positioning, but again, to control the defense. Because if you check also that goal, Vuma should have called even McCarthy to come a little bit closer, because you've got your centre back, one of the players.
W, hold that for a couple of seconds, because I need to do this. When we come back, I'll let you finish that thought. To Polokwane City, the Matuidi goal, absolutely fantastic. Stellenbosch getting 3 points to put them into 9th position. Kaizer Chiefs unable to get 3, but Orlando Pirates get back on top of the Betway Premiership, with Sundowns still to play tomorrow. What does this mean for the log? Well, we'll skip this bottom log, because those games yet to play, so this remains the same. But let's take a look at what it looks like at the top there. You do see Orlando Pirates has taken back their position in number 1 there, and they've scored 3 goals, which that puts the pressure all back on Mamelodi Sundowns, because it was the goal difference and the goal scored that elevated them. Skukune United playing Sundowns rather tomorrow, so that's going to be one exceptional one. There's a lot that we need to decide on and decipher in this game. There was a penalty call. Was it a penalty? Was it not? You know, look at that goal with Apollos, put that line in. But all of that, you're going to have to wait till Monday, because our time is gone. Mashego with an excellent debut there for us. Congratulations. It was a nice one.
Thank you.
Always bringing it on. From us here, hey, Valentine.
Where you say when you win a Soweto derby, you can buy yourself a month of happiness. What happens when you lose a Soweto derby?
You know, it's a big disappointment. It's a lot of pressure for the team, for everyone, and we have just to keep our heads up. We were not good in the game, and the opponent deserves the 3 points, and just a fact. We need to go back and work more for our next game against the Richards Bay.
I would imagine the early goal threw a lot of your plans out of sight, and you had to regroup. How tough did that make it to be conceding a goal so early into the fixture?
You know, it's a tough pill to swallow, because we worked a lot on the set pieces and on the second player that they tried to play without playing direct and the short corners. Unfortunately, we concede a short corner on the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, and then after that, you know, the pressure of going forward, we lose too many passes, we lose too many duels, and the doubt gets in our mind and gets the better of us, and that's the film of this game today.
Coach, at 2-0, maybe it's getting a little bit away from you, but you can still salvage it to some degree. Where do you think you didn't quite get it right in terms of your tactics to be able to claw your way back into the game?
I feel that we started well the second game with a lot of intensity, a lot of pressure, but you know, as well the tactics of the opponents in the second half didn't help. Every time, every minute they fall down. In the first 15 minutes, I think we played maybe 3 or 4 minutes every time there is someone falling down, and that took us out of the game. Congratulations for the opponent to use those tricks, and then, you know, after that we concede a goal when Miguel is out, and we didn't manage the moment well, and you know, it's we just need to swallow it and keep our heads up and work.
Thank you, Coach, and hard luck today.
Thank you.
That's Coach Cedric Kaze of Kaizer Chiefs explaining what happened there in that 3-0 defeat. I'm now joined by man of the match, Mike Sibilivili. Mike, your thoughts of the match? it's unusual hore Soweto Derby we win ka margin ya 3-0 mara credit to Orlando Pirates.
Firstly re tlo rata o leboha Modimo for matla re fileng ona. Without ena ne re ka sebe mo ne re le ko teng le bo coach for pilevela ko rena le re le machita cause re tswa ko di losing tse 2 before no se easy re tlemo but coach motivate lo re push and the game important if supporters tsa rena di tlile in numbers ena ke ya bona game re winetse bona ke win ya bona e.
And ona le bohlokwa Sundowns ya bapala ka osane hore gap is ka ba telele haholo but so emphatic this victory ho kora 3 goals.
Ya important haholo 3 points because of re nya go wina league le rena so wina league re wina di game ngwe le ngwe important le di goal tshwantse re kore di goal tse dingata cause in the end di ka re thusa.
Wena personally performance ya hao ke Soweto Derby ya hao ya o qala e o tshwere man of the match.
Nice akena mantswe I'm speechless mara ke thabile haholo for man of the match ka first derby ya ka e derby as a game is but re le matita ra supportana batho ba ne the senior players tse talent derby before ba re motivate le rena new players o re tse mo derby re focus re sana sa ba taba le crowd re spana ko ground re thole result tse re di nyaka.
Mike, result ye tlo le etsetsang in terms of confidence you just come back from 2 back-to-back defeats, something any but the supporter di sa expect from Orlando Pirates who win against Kaizer Chiefs game of this magnitude e tlo le etsetsang
3 points e tlo thusa haholo because of no re setse ka di game tse 12 game engwe le ngwe important re nyaka di points and if Modimo ka ba le rena re ka thabela re push re win di game tse kaofela and ya re motivate hore a re ya go di opponent tse latelang re push re win.
How summarize debut season ya how Orlando Pirates so far, the targets MTN 80 li winne Carling knockout li winne we bona jwang season ya how ya qala
season ya ka ya mathomo Orlando Pirates na so far so good. I'm happy. Unfortunately ne re nyaka o wina di trophy kaofela but re tswile ko Nedbank but otherwise score focus no re win a league re nke triple re na ba ba tshadi season and re etse history mo Orlando Pirates.
Message you how to the Orlando Pirates fans, Mike?
Ke leboha support ya bona without bona re next and re kopa ba be le rena ka mehlale ka matsatsi ba re support the way ra tseba ba batla stadium ka di tšhelete tsa bona tsa mafello mara le rena re na le bona a re ground re nya ko jesa di game a di tshwane but support ya bona ya re motivate re keep re push because game engwe le ngwe ba dula ba tletse ko stadium.
Mike ha ku thole nako e telele but ke kopa ho jana ko ya hao fela ka potso engwe hape bench ya lona le yona is strong re bone coach wa du ha etsa di substitution evidence magopa wa kena nantsa le alemetse ha kena o kora goal di supportera di sale di bobata
ya game ya rena ka fela re united ha ena tabo ke mangwe dlalang ke mangwe sa dlale from training wa bona everyone o suthile on re nyaka ntwe one ka fela re nyaka chief ntwe one so ko re push ka fela o benching ha o thola chance wa kena ground ngwa Spanish.
Well done Mike Sibilibeli, congratulations.
Thank you.
Mike Sibilibeli, Derby ya hae ya uqala mona Orlando Pirates as the debutant, but I've got his coach now, Absalom Wadu, just to get his thoughts on an emphatic victory. I saw your celebration there, coach. It means a lot, not just because it's a Soweto Derby, but the 3 points as well.
Yes, it means a lot. You know, I was very, very proud of the boys, very proud about the answer that they give us today in terms of the football that they have showed and the result as well. We were very efficient in the 2 boxes, so yeah, and I'm very proud of them. Let's hope that this victory will bring us a lot of trust and confidence for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it was 2 back-to-back defeats as well for Orlando Pirates. How much did that early goal sort of ease and settle the nerves?
It was part of our plan. We trained all the week to try to get this early goal, putting a high pressure to the opponent. We knew that they had some weakness when they wanted to build, so we focused on them. We tried to set some traps in order to recover the ball, but and the early goal helped us to give us confidence, and it pushed the opponent to get out to try to score. It leaves us some space in between the lines, and we finished them with the second goal and the third. I think they did very well.
Coach Wadu, what surprised you the most about your team today in terms of responding responding to how, you know, any other plan that Kaizer Chiefs had on the day?
Well, I cannot say that my team surprised me, because now I've been working with them for 6 months. I know that it's a team that when this team is hurt inside the heart, they can be very dangerous. So today they showed a lot of character, a lot of personality and resilience. You know, it's not easy because the players had a lot of pressure, you know, especially after the two games that we have lost. So it was important for us to give trust, confidence, to bring back the confidence and trust for ourselves, but for the fans as well. It's important for the end of to go until the end of the season.
Coach Wadu, congratulations today on the 3 points, and we'll catch up with you in the press conference.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's how we wrap it up here with Orlando Pirates coach saying they are back on track ahead of Mamelodi Sundowns, also facing Sekhukhune United tomorrow as the title race gets interesting. But from us here for now, that's it. I'm going to the press conference to catch up some more with the coaches. Let's take a quick break.